Hello. Yeah, you gotta have the question mark in there. Because I could have sworn that last time I played was gonna be the final part. And then the game didn't end. So here we go again. But I have a feeling that there can't possibly be much left, so this stream will maybe take 30 minutes or maybe takes 5 hours because the game just doesn't end. Anyway, I'm looking for more islands I haven't been able to access before. Have I been to these places? Oh, I can't check the map while I'm riding. Map really could use some sort of zooming functionality. Or at least, like, highlight where you are. Alright, see ya, Yanri. Assuming there is more than an hour left. That might be a place I haven't been to. At least it doesn't have a bridge leading to it. Same with that. So how about we head east? I don't trust the compass and the map, because I'm fairly sure that's my house, and that's directly to the east. Or not quite directly, yeah. More like that direction is where I want to go. You can see the I like how you can see the god over here just chilling. Hey, Death Knight. What are you doing? Not terroristing. You got 1 day left. So I have been here. This is not it. Out of the city. You gotta make it exciting somehow. I don't think I've been here. Oh, and actually that looks like the boat I'm after. This is protected by a force field. Can I get in on foot? I can. The Rasmussen Sphere. To face Vela in the cradle, you'll need to upgrade the cutter with a device that can pierce its powerful force fields. You found a desert island to the south of Oneric Isles where an ancient Emberian ship has run aground. Could this be... Yes, it could be what I'm searching for. That was my assumption all along. $3K. Oof. $3K plus a Steam Deck. care about these guys. Well, I'm already killing them. And they are really weak. Man, I do like how this game looks sometimes. Got some really striking visuals when it wants to have some. I feel like I don't have to go where I'm going, but I'm gonna check it out anyway. Lore accomplished. And it's been a while since I've seen a candle like that. What else do you want me to interact with? Oh. You just open it. I thought I would do things to open the door, but no, you can just open it. This is the one that opens with the lore. What did it do, though? Oh. Yeah, we're probably very close to the end, Galaxy. It is kind of wild. At least visually and lore-wise. Like, the lore is surprisingly good. And it ties into the visuals. At least the redness of it all. Anyway, a large breaker-like switch is set into a console before you. The whole thing and the hut around it seem to have been put together from a haphazard, if impressive, selection of parts which are now showing their age. Of course I'll flick the switch. When it sets back into the device, there is no immediate change anywhere around you. Okay, well, glad I did that. Something happened somewhere. Classic mystery switch. Okay. The sky in here looks really good. Definitely in part thanks to the force field thing. That's a really high-level lockpick. Oh, I've already equipped all the lockpicking stuff. Great. Your lore skill is too low? You fuck. Do I have anything that gives me more lore? I don't think so. I don't need that anymore. My lore is 60. Oh, that's not enough? Yeah, I got nothing. This ain't opening. Like, how am I supposed to get any more lore skill when my wisdom is at max? Like, what else affects lore? That's something I really don't understand. It's like, how do I up these things? Guess it's just gear? Sorry, fellas, I'm not gonna fight you. Please don't follow me as I lockpick. Hypnotic brooch. This seems to just be a little knot of twigs and faded flowers until you find you can't look away from it, entranced by its appearance. Others find you enticing too, and you will fall under your entice spell for longer than usual. That is useless. And I sure hope there isn't another 180 hours to go. I feel like 180 minutes might be fairly close. Even that's probably a lot. Just wrong spell. As it clicks home, you hear nothing ringing in your ears. The strange echoing silence. Yeah, nothing happens. Wonder if this... No, this can't be like an in-game puzzle where you have to be ultra high level to get things. Because those two were really simple and had multiple ways. It's just the one that I haven't been able to do. And maybe there's a different way to do it that I just missed. But I have a feeling I might have to go there. Allows your mana to regenerate based on wearer's regen stat. I'm interested. What's my regen stat? Outstanding question. What is my regen stat? What is a regen stat? Well, it's regenning very slowly, but it's regenning. That's probably not fast enough for it to be worth it. Maybe it is. As long as I don't use the running spell, it's probably fine. 85 charm. What's my charm? 65. Can I... How high can I get my charm? So I think I have gear that helps me with that. Oh, I already have the charm thing equipped. Oh, that's not good. Well, guess I can't open this one. That's the second one I can't open. Wonder if I have to be able to open these. I haven't tried to actually get on board that thing, but I won't rule out the possibility that I have to do all of these, which would require more skills than I have at the moment. I'm halfway through getting a new Delusion. I can get some charm, at least, by visiting one of the areas. There's a temporary buff that I can take. It's too low, and I don't even know how low it is compared to what's needed. Oh, hang on, there's a thing over there. I mean, I don't think I can use that anyway. That looks like the same thing that I don't have enough lore to use. Activate it elsewhere. Yeah. I assume I activated this. What? What? What happened? I wasn't pressing a direction. What the fuck was that? Okay then. Bye. What the shit even am I? Alright, let's get the temporary buff going. How high is my charm now? 85! That's a pretty decent buff. I can now do things. I can now do at least one more thing. Doesn't affect my lore skill. Man, I want to say there was a thing that allowed... There is a temporary lore buff somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Shit, I think I need to go get it. But I don't remember where it is. It's somewhere in the Endless Realm. If anybody knows of a temporary lore buff, like I believe one exists, let me know. Because I can't remember where it is. Let's go to Endless Realm for a bit. I think I need that thing. I just don't remember where it was. It's gotta be in the city, right? That would make sense. Fortunately, the city isn't that big, so if it's here, I should at least be able to find it, right? I probably just should just Google it. It is a thing I've seen, I think. In fact, I will do exactly that. Oh god, the game is too new. I can't Google things effectively. Steam guide, this maybe. Item locations, full release version. Oh god, it's horribly, horribly formatted. Well, I know it's somewhere... Or, sorry. I think it's somewhere in Endless Realm. Oh, these are just items you pick up. I don't even... No, this is not a worthless walkthrough. Ah, shit. It's not marked anywhere in the log, right? No, why would it be marked in the log? Of course it's not marked on the log. Can I buy some stuff that lets me increase my skills? Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. Thinking cap. Plus 10 lore. Take that. Can I upgrade it somewhere? So I can think really hard. Plus 20 lore. More fashionable too. More advanced thinking cap. Arcane stat plus 30 lore. Devastatingly stylish. That's as high as it goes. Lore 90. Charm 85. That better be enough. If not, I'm gonna have to go buy different armor too, I guess. Okay, let's go past. I especially don't want to fight because my my defensive skills went down as I put the hat on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing can stop me now. Oh, it wasn't even mandatory. Just dessert key. Okay, you know, that may be useful. I think I went through this one. Well, no, I definitely went through this one. Open up! Oh, the same exact place. Nice. Very good. Well, I definitely went through that place too. Holy shit, I almost fell off. Nothing happened. Shit. Still missing at least one. Okay, let's look for those things. I feel like I saw one much earlier on at some point, but I may be completely wrong. So the key got me an Emberian ore. Woo! Completely useless. Was there a thing over there that required more lore? There's a whole damn door over there, so I guess I'm backtracking to check that out. Ah, you fuck. Oh my god, that did like half my health in one hit. It's almost like my defense is way down. Compared to like 5 minutes ago. Seeing the truth maybe helped me? Oh. 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 Looking for the tiny, tiny skulls, huh? Okay, it wasn't too bad. And was nothing. Yeah, it's out. This is very much the end game, by the way. As a warning. Yeah, I am very much liking PS1 style graphics that we have lots of in games these days. The lockpicking minigame is real bad, though. Minigame. Have I been there? Oh, just that. I think I got everything from here. But I gotta double check, since I'm looking for those machines. Music? Can we get some music again? No? Well, I guess I'll head this way then. And there's the music, thank you. So I really shouldn't just run past all the enemies anymore, because if they catch up to me somehow, they can actually kill me for once. I don't think they will catch up to me, but in theory, it's possible now. Well, they already gave up, huh? In that case, let me make sure they don't catch up to me. Stamina was getting a bit low. But we have people here all of a sudden. Wasn't expecting this. The face that pierced through a straggle of hair is a picture of incomprehension and suspicion, suddenly breaking into an unexpected gap-toothed smile of amazement. Come closer there. I'm not going to kill the first conversation partner I've had in 30 years. Let me look at you. You are real, aren't you? Not another entropic discharge of the sphere. I'm real, are you? Some days, some years. I wonder, but let's assume I am. My name is Rasmussen. As he comes closer, you can see that Rasmussen's clothing, wrecked as it is, was once resplendent a set of old Emberian robes, or rather, many sets, now seemingly all patched and darned together into a single bizarre ensemble. You really are real. I was so sure we were going to die out before anyone came back. Who exactly is dying out? We, the Rasmussen clan, my ancestors. The ones who built the ship you no doubt spotted right on top of us here. I thought we were all going to die out before anyone came back. And this place is? Doesn't have a name. It's just where we ended up. Thought we were all going to die. Yes. You said that multiple times by now. I'm here looking for an engine, a sphere, as I was told. You know about it. Knowledge still endures. I should ask how you found me, I suppose, but I have so many more interesting questions. So many things I've heard about the world out there. How have you heard? Or whatever. My grandfather told me you all live inside giant mushrooms. Don't they get a bit smelly? Do you still have snakes? I always wanted to have one of the pet snake. Oh, pet snake is a bad idea. Real bad idea. I've played Northern Journey. Oh, sorry. That was a pet worm. So snake might be okay. But where are my manners? Excuse me, it's been 30 years since I needed them. My questions can wait. You must have questions for me. I was trying to explain to you, wasn't I? This was our home. I was never meant to be. It was never meant to be. But Rasmussen, well, give me your lore dump. Gladly! Well now, my 8th great-grandmother was an engineer, an impossibly good one. When she was young, she became convinced that some terrible catalyst was coming, and she built a ship to take us away. A new engine that could outrun the destruction. It almost worked. We escaped, but though the engine was a wonder, something went wrong with the steering, and instead of getting all the way away, the ship foundered and crashed here. My ancestors scavenged from the ship, tore it to pieces and reassembled it, used the engine for protection instead of propulsion. It would fry any big ship that got near, and after a while they just stopped trying. Most likely people get scared until, well, now. And so we've been here ever since, and just us, and now I'm the only one at all, the last Rasmussen. I have been hoping that someone might come while I still could speak with them. I imagine you want to know more about the engine, though. The engine is revolutionary. It still works, you know. I'm the only one maintaining it now, but I don't know what I'm maintaining it for anymore. In any case, the engine works. It's up there, up in the wreck of the ship, though without anything to do, it just puts out more and more energy. But you couldn't, but you could remove it if you wanted. That's what you came game for, isn't it? Don't worry, I know you didn't come here to listen to me. The sphere is up above, but you won't be able to reach it just like that. It puts out too much energy to get close to it, but there's a way to shut it off. 2 switches elsewhere on the island, separate from each other. Fail-safes. Oh, I think I've already done that. If you can switch them both off, the sphere will disconnect. I've already found those things. Smiles a little sadly. I suspected as much. Forgive an old man his little conversational indulgence, while I just wanted to hear another voice for a while. You can go now up in your ship. The spear is there. Okay, well. Bye. I could give you a ride home. I suppose that's up to you. I see one of those things I was looking for. I see spooky ghosts. Or whatever you are. Well, you are no match for me. Hey, 146. Well, I guess I opened both the doors. Yep. All that for an elixir of luck. And clockwork ore. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh yeah, I already have void ore. Okay, I guess I can make something super special now. I gotta prepare for this. I don't need the truth thing. I need to not fuck up lockpicking. Thank you. Is this what I was after? Yes, it is. To face Vela in the cradle, you'll need to upgrade the cutter. On the desert island, you found an Iberian Rasmussen sphere, which should allow the cutter to bypass the cradle's protective force field. You should return to High Confessor with what you found. Unfortunately, I still haven't found a way to access that vault thing that I saw outside this place. It's a bit of a shame. Looks interesting. I feel like the thing has to be somewhere close by. Also, hey, I took the thing. Anything to add? It's done. You don't need to tell me I can feel it. Or rather, I can feel it. I can feel it. Can't feel the energy anymore. Well done. That damn thing has sat in one place for centuries. Time for it to fly again. Time for it to do what Rasmussen's meant for it to do in the first place. I can take you with me, dude. What would you do then? There's nothing for me out there. I hope to live long enough for somebody to come... That's enough. Okay, well, you settle for quite little. Up to you. I'll take a second look at this in case I just missed something obvious. That's active. This is active. And I don't see anything else, because the third one over there should also be active. Oh! Oh! That was all of them. I just had to come back here and hit this. That's kind of bullshit, because this said that it's activated elsewhere. Clearly not. Embrace the delusion. Agility. Damaged Emberian Helm. Boosts all skills slightly. Cracked and incomplete it may be, but you can tell at once that this helm is Emberian. Part of the legendary panoplies worn by those long-dead warriors during their conquest of the world and its inferior civilizations. Nice. Let's get out of here. It's the best way I know. Oh, fuck! This put me back here. Well, let's do that again. So I should have a ton of Emberian ore at this point, so maybe I can like fully repair that helmet. And the armor. At least one of them I should be able to do. Wait, where the hell am I? Oh! Oh, right! Where's my boat? This really should not have been a surprise. Right. That ship has sailed. I do things here. I think this is it. It's just alchemy. I don't care. Here we go. Hey, Ragn. I mean, yes, but I think I know where the boat is. It's fine. Okay, let's go for a nice Emberian helm. 40 armor. Boosts all skills significantly. How significantly? Let me take off my thinking cap. Gives me 30 lore. So let's check my skills first. My attack is 5. That's a good one to check. Attack is 25. That's not too bad. Charm is 105. That's pretty good. Can I upgrade it some more? No. Oh, what about this? 50 armor. Oh, I can make this into a thing. The Void Sword seems like the best one by far. Masterwork forged from void ore, the legendary metal that absorbs light and nullifies the effects of magic. Is that a good or a bad thing? For me, I use magic. I assume it doesn't just make me unable to use magic. That would be dumb. Anyway, clockwork sword. Sword's hilt is inlaid with ingenious hidden mechanisms which can reconfigure the single blade into two at the flick of a switch. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a void sword. Well, so much for Emberian bow. Didn't really want that anyway. Alright, we have Emberian armor, Emberian helm, and a void sword. I think we'll be fine. Oh, I was kind of hoping my own vessel would be here. Can I summon my vessel here? Recall. Nice. And it just spawns immediately. Excellent. Can I upgrade my vessel? Well, guess not. Oh, I guess I can buy the upgrades from him. I don't want to do that. Waste of money. No. Where am I going? Not that way. There we go. I know that ship. Let's park a bit better, so I can actually get back on this. Hello. So it seems as though you have secured all the necessary components, Confessor. Basalt informs me that the cutter is ready. This will be your final mission. For after this, I will declare your penance fulfilled. You will be free to roam the Sky Realms once more. But I wanted to offer you a place here in this tribunal, if you wish to serve the Inquisition alongside me. I'll figure my own way. I respect your wishes, Confessor. Perhaps I would do the same were I not bound to this coffin. But back to the task at hand. You will assemble your strike team for this final assignment. You will approach the cradle in the cutter and fight your way through Vela's defenses. We've seen no signs of aberrant behavior from the cradle. So we can only assume that Vela has not yet awakened the creature within. You must kill her before she can do any harm. Actually, I want to help her. Okay, I'm not gonna tell her. I want to help her. Plus, he doesn't want my help, so that's a problem. Just get the cutter docked with the cradle, and the rest of your team will begin the assault. Expect fierce resistance. Sacrifices may be necessary. We may not all meet again. Know this, I have come to respect you, Confessor. I trust that when it comes to it, you will do the right thing. Alright. Anything else I need to do? Well, resting is nice, so I can get stamina back. Let's build a training room. I just want to see what that is. while I'm here doing the final things. Oh. Oh, defense buff. Well, that's something. Attack buff. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I'll take those temporary buffs. Now, what did you actually want me to do? Like really want me to do? Speak with your Darkstar comrades. Alright. Well, I don't know where they are. You're not one of them, right? No. I think they had huts out here. At least some of them did. Well, not anymore. How you doing? Ah, here we go. You know, I've faced up to impossible odds before, always bested them. Why do I feel so goddamn nervous? I guess I've always looked up to Vela. She saved me more times than I can count, so even though I know this is the right thing to do, my stomach's still churning. Listen, Confessor, when we met, you told me we'd finish what I started, the mutiny against Vela, and stop her before she does the unthinkable. Do you stand by that? Do you really think we can do it? Vela convinced me. I want to make her heaven a reality. Don't think that's gonna go down well. Vela doesn't stand a chance. Yeah. Thank you. Here we are at last. The interval is nearly over. The curtain is open, soon to open. Everything in place. Yes, yes, yes. You'll do fine, Frost. I get it. I get it. If you're saying... wait, I feel like I shouldn't have skipped that because he wants to activate the angel. I'm gonna say this. If you want to activate the angel, I'm with you. You mean it? Very well then. Let us take our places for the performance of a lifetime. I'm going to flipping regret all this, aren't I? Okay. Oh, Frost is actually on board with my stupid plan. Ever since we saw it, I've been thinking about that angel. I've long read such ominous entities drifting in the void beyond reality, but until now they were entirely theoretical. But seeing such a creature in the flesh, I could feel its incongruity, its vast contradiction, like a thorn in my brain. With something so alien to this world, maybe Vela really can bend reality to her will. It's that angel. I've long read of such entities drifting in the void beyond reality, but... Yes, you said this already. My people's burdens are to bear, and though we lament our torment, I believe some good, no matter how slight, can be gleaned from the worst of tragedies. Vela's idea of heaven might benefit my people, but I have no doubt it would wreak great havoc and disruption upon everyone else. For this reason, I'll help you stop Vela, no matter the cost. Are you still gonna stop her? I'm gonna help her. You seem like you're on board with this idea as well. My, you do have such fickle whims, Confessor. I had thought the matter was settled. I won't deny there will be many boons to the Endless for assisting Vela's plan. So do as you see fit. I will lend my cipher sorcery to the cause. When we reach the cradle, I'll keep Vela's main force distracted with Cypher Shield. That should give you time to find an alternative entrance. But no matter what, this will be a perilous mission. I've spoken to Kair and arranged for my daughter's hand to be delivered home if I am to meet a similar fate to hers. And one more. This is it, my dude. One last daring push into Vela's maelstrom. No second chances. It doesn't matter how many times that god of yours can pull you back from the dead. If Vela activates that abomination, it's all over. Unless we can stop her. Damn that girl for bringing it to this. She could have done great things, you know. Anyway, the cutter's ready to depart. You might want to check with the rest of the crew. Otherwise use controls when you're ready. Make sure... Oh, he's talking in squares again. Make sure you're ready, really ready. Assaulting that cradle is no easy task. This may just be the last thing we ever do. And when we reach the cradle, the place is a fortress, too risky for a head-on assault. But if the Duchess could distract Vela's entourage with her magic, the rest of you might have a chance. Rest of you, as in you're not coming with us? Coward. Frost thinks he's put at the back door, some sort of utility pipe that could be cracked open, giving you and Orlythe a way inside. So Frost is also not coming? Then Orlythe will head straight for Velas and try to keep her busy. As for you, bind that angel at all costs, and do something. If all goes to plan, we'll meet up in the Cradle's center and we can boot that angel back to the void. I mean, don't know how that's gonna work, but I trust you have a plan. Cradle assault. Come with me. So what did you say? We're aboard the most abhorrent vessel ever constructed, surrounded by the Union Navy, on our way to face Bella Kalos and her captive eldritch horror. Anything more dangerous and I might start having fun. Haha. Oh, you're hostile. Wait, there's something else hostile. It's fine. I actually have armor this time around. Yeah, you do your thing. Distract them. You guys, I'm still not going to fight. Continue to not see a reason to do so. I mean, you as well, really. You've arrived in the nick of time. Confound these obstinate Emberians. I'm attempting to halt this aeration turbine to afford our ingress, but it appears there is a failsafe switch somewhere nearby, most likely on the platform beneath here. There's an elevator down nearby. Find that switch, shut it off, and you shall have your door. Gotcha. Elevator, check. Hello, gentlemen. Anybody seen a switch? You have a switch over here? No? Ah, that looks like a place for a switch. I'm not even using the speed spell and nobody's coming close to hitting me. Oh no! Oh, you're hostile. We've got casualties, I think. You okay? Frost's body lies mangled with twisted wreckage of his clockwork armor. His fine clothes sodded with blood. Ah, fuck! I'll get you back to the cutter. No! Don't stop for me. You must reach Vela before it's too late. Not a bad finish for old Caxton Frost. Final stand, a heroic downfall. Not a dry eye in the house, dramatic to the last. But the curtain's fallen yet, darling? If you can build something better out of all these ashes, then it won't have been for nothing. Activate the angel, make all of this worth a damn. Oh, and please tell Sam I'm sorry, I really did want to come back to him. Yeah, I'll tell him. Totally. Angel, please! Alright. Well, he's not doing too great. What about my friend over here? Oh! The Duchess has been hacked to pieces! You see parts of her body scattered across the floor, like the remnants of some gruesome festival. Can you hear me? In response to your voice, a finger starts pointing widely. You follow its gesture to a pile of bodily components and you pull a jaw from within. Sorry, Confessor, couldn't hold all of them. So I like... Yeah, I can see you couldn't hold this one that's about to attack me. Can we fix you? Did you bring your needle and thread? What a pleasing image. Alas, I fear there's no time for any such thing. I'll send help. You'll do no such thing. No, Confessor, you mustn't make fuss about me. There's simply no time. Alright, you're correct, we don't have time. I'm being attacked. I assume the Emberian has gone ahead, whatever her name was. I assume this is a better way because it required me to have some lore skills. Still Emberian ore. The game has absolutely run out of interesting loot to give me. It ran out a long while ago. Let's be honest. I guess that lore check allowed me to skip that room with all the enemies. Which, you know, I could have just ran past all of them. What's in these doors is kind of scuffed. Sir, bye. Oh, there's another lore door over there, so it's probably the best option. My lore skill is pretty darn high, so I should be using these. How high is my lore, actually? 80. Actually, it's lower than I expected. Close to a new delusion, am I? Is there a chance I'm getting one? Halfway there? Maybe? I know there's an achievement for getting lore level 20. I think I'm 19 at this point. Okay, I don't know what that switch did. Not noticing a change in this room. Ooh, there's some lore. I mean, delusion. I think I need like 1 or 2 more at most. We get lore doors in here. High chance of skill point. Oh, or you can just lockpick them. In case you don't know how to lore. Hi. Cradle network breached. Security protocols overridden. Control of mechanical humanoids severed. Containment compromised for prime specimen code Angel. Entities attempting to replicate. Access to cradle room sealed with threat nullified. Additional information restricted to Class A citizens. I'm your only chance. Talk to me. Without containment, prime specimen replication will trigger disaster event. Destruction of reality. Ooh, I can get on board with that. Prime specimen Angel is attempting to replicate. The resulting subspecimen Angel spawn is located in the power relay chamber. Subspecimen is capable of distorting reality. Class A threat. Use of force not advised. Conclusion. Overloading the power relay chamber may result in subspecimen's destruction without unnecessary conflict. Speaker should look for the 4 override terminals. High technical skill required. Ceasing communications. Are these... Is this it? If that's it, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I've done 2 of them now. Hang on, what's that delusion there? No. Actually, no, I don't think I want to go here. If that's one of them, I'm not touching that one. Oh, this is back here. I see. It's all the way back at the entrance. I am so on board with destroying reality. I want to talk to this thing, so I should actually kill these enemies. Oh, that's an angel spawn. I'm on your side, you fuck. Oh. I see. Maybe I gotta kill the angel spawn, because it's... I mean, I don't think I gotta kill the angel spawn, I can just run past it. But I can't kill it in one-on-one fight. Or, well, I can, but it's not... It's not wise. Oh, I came from here. Keep it up. Oh, it's not even attacking me anymore. Just gave up. Shut tight. Okay, so I probably have to kill the angel spawn. Okay, I'll go hit some switches. I know where one of the switches is. I don't know if I've already done all the other three. Oh, actually, I know where both these switches are. Because I didn't hit this one. Oh, never mind. I did hit this one. This one I definitely did not hit. And that was the last one. Alright. I see no angel spawn. I do see an open door. Here we go. Okay, please hit me up with one more, just one more piece of delusion. Here we are. Before I talk to you, excuse me as I look around. Last time there were invisible walls here, so this is nice. Oh, well, that's gone well. Vela stands over the lifeless body of her once friend Orlyth, her sword still dripping with blood and her face twisted with fury. You should be dead. I stuck my sword into your heart. I saw your body fall. It would have taken a god to stop you from... Oh, I get it now. You really have been following my footsteps, haven't you? What's happened to your arm and your face? Merely a byproduct of the unprecedented work we have been doing here. Don't have to state that you killed Orlyth. It's kinda obvious. Let's talk about this. No more talk! Not after everything you've done. You turned my comrades against me, forcing my hand. Their blood is on your conscience as much as on my own. If you had only let me help you. Oh, yes. If I'd only stayed in the Navy for like a good little girl. If I'd only done what I was told. If. Get ready, Confessor. I won't let you nor the Inquisition get in the way of what comes next. For the sake of humanity. So be it. We're fighting? Get wrecked. Walla wheezes and coughs, blood dripping from her lips. It seems I'm not the swordsman I used to be. I guess it's up to you now, Confessor. The angel awaits. Just consider what I said. You could use it to save this broken world. Wow. Just look at my health and mana. That's how much it took me to kill the most dangerous person in the world. And it would have been less had I not decided to engage in a sword fight. For fun. What do we have here? It seems as though some wretched soul spat from the dank prison cell has somehow stumbled into the most fateful moment in living memory. The angel watches you, stranger. To its incomprehensible mind, you are little more than an insect crawling on shit. And yet here, in this plane of existence, it has no power without one such as you. It is a thing born of the void. It can think and feel only in cipher, and lacks the perspective of a mere mortal. To have agency in this place, it must merge with another. This creature defies foresight, stranger. In the threads of a prophecy, this moment is an abyss through which I cannot see. For years I thought it was Vela who would stand in the precipice, but now I see it is you. Yeah, I think I've proven my worth. I'm kinda overpowered compared to everything else in this world. Your worth, stranger? It is ever the folly of mortals that they account chance and privilege with divine providence. These islands have long been the home of dreamers and fantasists. Their delusions have seeped into the fabric of the earth, waiting for one to reclaim them. The people here have hung their wishes on your shoulders, nothing more. But you should do well to remember that your power, all power, is borrowed. We are naught but conduits. And now, whether by chance or chance or skill, you wield more power than any before you. The last time this angel was roused, the whole world was destroyed. You could banish it, or you could merge with it, and succeed where those before you failed. It was this same angel, huh? What will you do? And it really is going full Evangelion with this angel. Could this cause another world rent? I would like to tell you that the Empyreans 400 years ago used the angel with malice and stupidity so as to doom the world to such fate. But the truth is, nobody truly knows what happened back then or what could happen now. Vela was certain she could merge with the angel without triggering a syntax cascade. I am not so brazen as to say either way. For someone who has spent her life predicting the future, it is somewhat of a novelty to admit. I have no idea. What should I do? I have long thought that to change the rules of cipher to fundamentally alter the very fabric of existence is a sin more shameful than I could imagine. I believed this in my heart when I tried to stop Vela. But her will proved stronger, and in defying her, I lost everything I ever held dear. And if I ever truly loved her, can't I also see that she was driven as much by love and beauty as anger and ambition? The truth is, I am no longer a person, just an echo of one. I have no right to interfere with the living. Do as you wish. And then we have like... Shall I press the switch or the other switch? Never mind, this is an elevator. This switch does nothing, yes. Okay, we'll say hi to the angel. As you approach the angel, a pressure builds inside your skull until it feels like your head might split in twain. Your body shivers with a nauseating energy. Somehow you know the angel is inside you. Clench your teeth. A needle of pain gouges through your mind. Memories of your childhood, of people and places you knew, all flash before your eyes. Wrenched forth by the will of this creature. Is he trying to understand you? What are you? More pain, but this time the memories are not your own. The sensation of limitless possibility, of incomprehensible freedom and unending time envelops you. For just a fraction of a moment, you understand what it means to be truly infinite, to stretch beyond the limits of this reality. You realize the angel is trying to share its experience with you, though much is lost in translation. Why are you here? A confusion of sensations flash through your mind. An Emberian vessel invading your life essence, somehow latching onto you, pulling you through layers of reality until you are small, oh so small, and trapped in this cage. You understand somehow that the angel is severely impaired in this world. The limits of time and space, the rules inherent in such a rigid existence, entrap the angel in this corporeal form. So, you goes to World Rend, right? What you know of the World Rend, scraps of history, hearsay, and pervasive cultural dread rises to the forefront of your mind. A note of confusion flows through you. The angel doesn't seem to be sure, but you understand that when it was brought here, another tried to merge with it, unsuccessfully. In that moment, a simple cry of pain from either of them could have obliterated this world, just as a human could accidentally trample on a colony of insects. Wait. Why am I talking to Jack Basalt? Why is this... Jack? Jack, what happened to you? You've grown so much bigger since I last saw you. Guess the dev made an oopsie there. Anyway, Jack. Your body seethes with impotence and impatience. Yes, you understand, the agent can do nothing on its own. Not in this reality, not in this body. It is trapped in here. It must merge with another, a sentient being from this material plane, if it is to have any agency here. It would need only be a moment, and the angel could separate once more, peeling off from its new form and returning to the void. Or it could stay and weave a new reality within this one. Can I know more before I choose? Warmth washes over you. Angel waits for your query. If we merge, what would happen to me? You see a corpse lowered into a grave, then a baby clawing its way out of the other side of the earth, covered in blood and placenta. To merge would be to die and be born anew. Then you see wine being poured into a strange serpentine vessel. When the glass breaks, the wine remains, keeping the shape. To merge would also change the angel, endowing it with all your own quirks and values. I think I'd rather choose. Banish you back to the void, merge with you, and make heaven of my own. Or wait, I have more questions. Right. I want to merge with you and make heaven of my own. You feel a sense of opportunity, of excitement in the unknown. and of starting anew, but a surge of dread engulfs you. There will be no going back from this decision. Even if humanity survives, will we recognize ourselves? And why should you be the one who chooses for them? Are you so just, so righteous, that you should set the pattern of their existence? Are you prepared to claim that power? I mean, no one will know. Like, if everybody dies because I do this, then they won't be around to blame me. I will create my own heaven. Your body is engulfed in a warm tingling that soon becomes a tearing, agonizing pain. Your vision distorts and seems to blend with your other senses, like your very consciousness is dissolving into water. You are merging with the angel so that two become one. Your last coherent thought is a desperate hope that you made the right choice.
The angel beckons. As you tumble into its mind, your consciousness twists, strains, and bursts, spilling into the universe. You see it now, for the first time. A tapestry of words, lines, and verses thread themselves through every corner of existence. With a few twists of your tongue, you could change it all. And you do. Your words reverberate through reality. A few utterances reverse the finality of death and the frigid linearity of mortal existence. With another sentence, you bestow upon each person the smallest droplet of your newfound power. All across the sky realms, everyone, from the noble to the downtrodden, feels a surge of understanding beyond that of any cipher wizard. The long dead, silent for centuries or more, find they need only open their eyes and breathe. Among them are your companions. Basalt, Orla, Frost, and the Duchess stand ashore, watching your ascendancy to something.
I'm really not a fan of this art style.
Godhood. And here, in the Oneric Isles, you plant the seed of a new city to grow in this era of boundless possibility. You name this city Heaven, to act as a nexus of change and growth, overseen by your ever-present gaze. Though you refuse to stoop to the Inquisition's level by simply erasing it from existence, your city of dissidents and heretics becomes a riotous rebuke to everything it stands for, and a catalyst for transformation across the sky realms. Jack Basalt retires from mercenary work, drifting through the sky realms in a rickety old boat. On occasion, he is seen in one port or another, beguiling children with swashbuckling stories that seem too outlandish to be true. Frost marries his lover, Samel, and they raise their children with stories of skyfaring adventures on a quiet little island on the edge of the Sky Realms. The Duchess, her youth restored, begins a journey to find her daughter, which takes her to the Underlands. In a grove of newly blossoming trees, she sees that beaming smile at last. And the Emberian finally sets down her armor, allowing the burden of her ancestors to finally lift from her shoulders. Thanks to your help, Pagoth grows to be the dominant power in Hallowshire, overseeing the region's transformation into a realm of anarchic fecundity. Over time, the people here shed their mortal skins and change into a cornucopia of outlandish forms, enraptured in their own decadent and peculiar rituals.
No idea what that word was.
You are equal in heaven. You cannot help but favor these new citizens, ushering them forth as shining examples of this new era. And in neighboring Pwyll, Chlud, in time, comes to be the town's mayor and guides his people through this new age of wonders. In the Endless Realm, your plotting ensures that the Entombed One is able to defeat the Queen of Silver and her council. Her presence amplifies the agonies and resentments of the island. In this new era of magical potency, their malaise comes to consume the region, until one day, the Endless Realm simply disappears without warning or ceremony.
That doesn't sound right.
In neighbouring Hallowshire, the people of Pagurth's new domain barely notice this strange occurrence, and those that do find they cannot quite remember what was on those islands in the first place. Some Wiccan priests even try asking their gods, but the answer is always the same, that the ancient kingdom of Verdant was destroyed long ago, leaving nary a trace. The Clockwork King is in its death throes when the power of the angel ripples through it, disrupting Razor's spell and turning their orderly shutdown into a devastating miniature world rend. Through a heroic sacrifice by the saboteurs, most of the population escapes. The survivors find that they have been gifted with extraordinary powers, but at the cost of disturbing the fabric of reality wherever they go. So they wander the sky realms as nomads, sometimes welcomed, sometimes spurned, carrying the new Cardova in their hearts and in the songs they pass down to their children. With Vela defeated, the chains that bound your mysterious benefactor shatter, freeing the entity at last. You never cross paths with it again. And as for Vela, you could never detect her life force in the throb and pulse of reality. It seems that in the end, she did not have the will to embrace her own dream.
There we go. It's pretty good. Yeah, the main story wasn't as interesting as the lore in general. But I thought it was okay. But we'll talk about that more in a second. As I open this view. Finished. Yes. 21 hours. Not sneaky. Whew. Start with the obvious thing. Really striking art style. And chill music made for a nice atmosphere. This was... How many parts was this? This was part 6. Oh. Interesting and well-written lore. Like, sure, there were a couple of hiccups in the lore here and there, such as the Queen of Silver questline. I think either I completely misunderstood it, or the game just assumed that it's only to be understood one way, when it really wasn't the case, and that some bits of the main story were a bit heavy-handed. But you know, for the most part, I think each of the areas, or especially the two side areas, had good premises and did a lot of interesting stuff with them. Probably as much as you can do with those premises. I especially like the Endless Realm, and my favorite quest has to be the one about sentient piece of meat. What else? The exploration was during the first half of the game, I'd say. Really good. How should I put this? I think it's partially because the main quests was so loose. Loosely structured main quest, and I don't know. Calling the world small doesn't feel quite right, but I think that's true. Small but dense world made exploring fun, and it was easy to get distracted. Now that sounds like a bad thing, that it's easy to get distracted. I mean this is a good thing, that I'm gonna go that place, and then in the way there I see 3 other interesting things. And those 3 other interesting things take priority temporarily, and it takes me an eternity to get to the place I originally wanted to get to. Yeah, the islands felt a bit like levels. Yeah, sidetracked this a bit. In a good way, let's put that in there, just to be clear. Anything else that was really good? So I also got some not so good things to add, but I first like to get the good things out. That probably covers most of it. Incredibly easy. Approaching boring. It wasn't boring, but it was getting there. I don't know, how should I describe the quests? Because the thing with the quests is that they were often in service of the lore and well written, and I enjoyed doing them from that point of view. But mechanically, the quests were not interesting. It was almost always, it was go talk to that person, go use an item there, and those were like the main objectives. Does that make sense? The quests, while well written, felt mechanically formulaic. That sounds fine to me. Despite the exploration starting off great, it got staler and staler as the game went on. And the rewards got less and less meaningful. Yeah, the game just didn't really have a lot of different mechanics that were used in the quests. I feel like this game honestly could have used a lot more mandatory combat, or mandatory stealth, or something. Something that you can't solve by running past everybody and hitting the switch. This is, again, a thing that probably would be, at least to a degree, helped if there was a proper hard mode. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be an item you use, but it would be great if it was an item you have a... like... that is something you haven't seen before. But I have seen iron ore, I have seen Emberian ore. I think the point was that you don't really find new weapons that often, and when you do find a new weapon, it's a rusty sword that you are then supposed to upgrade, and that's why the upgrade materials are exciting to find, but it just didn't work. That's just not how it panned out at all, especially since magic was so much better than using a sword. Yeah, and it's not like mana was ever a problem. By the end of the game, I was still carrying like 40 mana potions. It was never an issue. Oh, one more thing I gotta add. Awful lock-picking system. That lock-picking system was absolutely terrible. It's one thing that it's completely random, whether you can open a lock or not, but what really sucks the fun out of it is that it's completely random, and it can have like effects long after you've failed at picking a lock. Like, you can try to pick a lock 10 times, fail all of those tries, and then you have no lockpicks. And there's a good chance that because you have no lockpicks left, you won't be able to pick the next lock either, just because of some bad rolls with one door. I don't know how I would have fixed that lockpicking, but man, it wasn't doing it for me. Anything else, or is that it? I feel like that might be it for Great Delusion. Again, I don't want to add pointless nitpicks, but one thing that comes to mind is that, or one thing that bothers me throughout the game quite often, is that whenever you're talking to somebody and they give you an item or update your quest or something, the notification for that update or item pops up in the top right of the screen for like 1 second. And if you happen to be reading the dialogue that's also on the screen, you're just bound to miss what happened. Okay, yeah, we'll mention one nice small thing, which is the you know what? I'll say this overall. Traversing it was speedy, in part thanks to a hit. and utilized several mechanics. And what I mean by that is that there were lots of ways to get from A to B. I specifically remember... I think there was a sequence where I was in a place, then I accidentally fell off the earth and died, respawned elsewhere. That elsewhere was close to a teleport location. I used the teleport location to get into a town. In the town, I used a mirror warp to get onto a floating island. And from that floating island, I jumped down and fall damage cancelled to get where I was actually trying to get to. So it wasn't just use the Speedy Boy spell and run from A to B. You could actually use a ton of different modes of transport. Manual saves? I don't know if that would make a difference, really. If dying was an actual thing, and by dying I mean losing in combat and respawning somewhere else, if that ever happened, then yeah, manual saves would probably be nice. But that never happened. The only way I died at any point was falling off a cliff. And about half those times it was intentional, so I could death warp. So is that misspelled? Oh, not anymore. Yeah, I think that's it. As for rating, I would say that after the first session or two, I was thinking like an 8. Because the lore was nice, exploration was nice, it was just... It felt like it was going places. But the more it went on, and I think the downhill started after Endless Realm. Or, well, between Endless Realm and Clockwork Kingdom. And then it started to become really, really apparent that this game has no challenge whatsoever. And there is no real point in exploring because I'm not getting anything out of it. Because I don't need anything because I'm already overpowered compared to everything else. And it didn't really recover from that. I mean, come on, the final boss took me like 10 seconds. And I killed her the same way I killed every random enemy throughout the game. That was a very, very anticlimactic final boss fight. So yeah. It started off around there, but I think in the end a 6 is justified. It's pretty good. I feel like this would probably benefit if you... Well, if you got a hard mode, devs please, make an update, make this game harder. And maybe if you played it over a longer period of time, like I have this tendency of trying to finish the game within a reasonable amount of time from starting it, but maybe this is something that you would do like, I'll do the Endless Realm today and then I'll do the Clockwork Kingdom next month. Maybe if you played it like that, it wouldn't become so stale with exploration. Yeah, the Underlands having the same exact loot was pretty underwhelming. Like maybe the Underlands could have been like something of a difficulty spike. It's like you go in there thinking that, oh, this game is easy, nothing can hurt me. And then the first thing in the Underlands just fucks you up. That could have been something. Don't think that would have been well received by anyone. But, I mean, this game kind of needs something like that. It needs some more friction. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, also, it could have used more spells too. Same with weapons. Just give me more spells that do weird things. Or at least different things. Like, I wonder if my... What was this called? Like, Worm Tome or something? I wonder if he's still okay. I left him down there in the Underlands. Yeah, and especially regarding that unique loot. It did have some, especially with those trinkets. And trinkets and rings. Because whenever you got some loot, that loot came with flavor text, and that flavor text was just about always interesting and good, like well-written stuff. Like, oh, this is a ring that gives you more health, but it's a cheap replica. It kind of sucks. I think that was one of the first things I picked up in the game. Because all of the items and spells just had descriptions that just added something to the lore. Oh yeah, mass-produced, coast-guarded replica, that's right. Like, that skeleton summoning spell, I mean, and importantly, those were wizard skeletons. You're right. That had lore like... people are worried that this sort of magic might not be safe, considering it might cause an endless loop of summoning magic. Like, that's great stuff. I want more of that. Not 5 coins. Not all these plants that I keep harvesting and never using. Anyway, that's 2 very long games, back to back or simultaneously finished. I don't think I want to play a long game in a good while. Yeah, exactly. Many mechanics that you didn't have to engage in. Like all of the alchemy, all of the weapon upgrades, all that stuff. Just if the game was harder, it would matter more. Like that would solve a lot of problems if you just made it harder. Or at least it would lessen the issues. Oh. Anyway. Up next are games that are not Majora's Mask 29 hours or Delusion 21 hours. It's gonna be short games. I think tomorrow my plan is to try out Buckshot Roulette and Flathead, which honestly sounds like a copy of Buckshot Roulette. I don't think either is gonna be very long, but we're gonna do some gambling with those. I have seen Buckshot Roulette before. I know it's by Mike Klubnica, whose games I generally like. Because he made Unassorted Horror and Unassorted VHS. VHS was a bit of a disappointment for me, because I expected it to be better than Horror, but it wasn't. But apparently Buckshot Roulette has been well liked. So we'll see how that one is. But Can I do a raid somewhere? Sure. Anyway, that's gonna be it from me for tonight. So thank you for watching. Have a good night and see you later. Bye.